Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a little get ready with me. I have another video to film after this, so I figured I would quickly get ready with you guys. And yeah, I just pulled a whole bunch of like random makeup from my collection to use. I'm going for something really natural, really easy, really simple. So let's just dive right in. I'm gonna put a little bit more sunscreen on my face, but it's been a little while. I'm gonna use the Live Tinted Hugard. This is my favorite pre-makeup sunscreen. It's just great. I'm trying a new lighting setup, so hopefully this works and looks good. If it doesn't, I'll try something else next time. I feel like last time I filmed to get ready, I had my like vanity lights on, the lights that are over our sinks, and they're really orange. It just didn't come out right, and it was really hard to color correct. So I'm trying something different. Hopefully, like I said, this works. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Skin Tint Sheer Glow Tint. It says it's a hydration stick, but I use this more as like a glowy primer almost. It doesn't give me much coverage, but I like to kind of mix it with the foundation I'm going to use next. I'm just going to put this kind of everywhere, to be honest, because it gives a really beautiful glow without being like too heavy. So this is going everywhere. While you're seeing this, we're actually on our way back from Florida, or just gotten back from Florida, I don't remember. But our first trip of the year is, or not of the year, of like the big travel I talked about last time is complete. I'm sure we had a great time. I don't know, I'm filming this before obviously we go, but it should be a good time. I'm excited. What else is going on? I feel like I don't have much to talk about, to be honest. It's just like regular life right now, you know, like dealing with 3.5-year-old stuff and 6-month-old stuff. I'm using the Merit Minimalist. This is the shade Linen. This is a little too light for me in like the winter, but in the or in the summer, but in the winter it's like my perfect shade. So I just like to draw a few stripes. It is pretty full coverage. I'm gonna put a little bit more over here once I blend this amount out though. But I like these two together. I just feel like they give a really good amount of coverage. And alone, the Minimalist can be a little bit drying on my skin. I have really dry skin, so on my skin it can be a little bit drying. But together, that combo is like perfect. And I'd love to travel with these ones because they're sticks. So it's just like makes it really easy to travel. Not have to worry about liquids exploding or anything. So yeah, gosh, I don't even know what I want. I like didn't really think about this too much before I came on. Just decided I wanted to film like getting ready with you guys. My brain like just blanked. Wow. I am really excited. My sister is coming for like Christmas time, so I'll show you see her a lot around then. I'm just gonna put a little extra out of my eyes as well. You can see like the combo together is so pretty. I also love that I don't have to pack like an extra concealer with this. I am starting to plan when I'm filming this, and we haven't gone to Florida yet, but I am starting to plan like my makeup I want to take with me. And I always love traveling with the Minimalist. It's just an easy one to travel with. So we're looking forward to, I feel like this year is just like coming, the end is coming up so quick. I'm like, feel all frazzled. I'm going to use the Pure Bronzing Stick. I think that's just what it's called. This is in Bronze Babe. I don't know exactly what this is called, but it's a cream stick. Yeah, I feel like all of a sudden, especially with Halloween, like when I'm filming this, Halloween hasn't even happened yet. Especially with Halloween coming up so quickly, and then I'm not gonna make the mistake of putting it on my nose or chin like I did last time, and then I forgot to blend it. Once Halloween's here, I feel like it's all gonna happen so fast. Like we're gonna be in Florida, and then it's gonna be Thanksgiving, and then all of a sudden my sister will be here, and it'll be Christmas, and I'm like, my gosh. I feel like the end of the year always happens that way though. Like once you hit Halloween, everything happens so quickly, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe that's just me because I love the holiday season, so I'm excited. But it just feels like it's happening so fast, and like William's gonna be 1 before I know it, and it's gonna make me sad. I'm gonna use the NARS Afterglow Liquid Blush in Brazen for my cheeks. I love this. This is definitely not like a summer shade, but it's still really pretty, so I'm going to dot that. I think, no, I'm not gonna put it there. I might put the bronzer on my eye. I don't plan on powdering my face today. All this stuff isn't like super glowy where I feel like I need to like I feel like a grease ball afterwards and I need to powder. It just feels more like natural glowy. Yeah, I just feel like William's first birthday is going to be here before we know it. And I'm like, definitely not prepared. Like, I can't believe he's already 6 months. When you see this, he'll be 7 months. Like, I can't believe that. I feel like everyone always says that though. Like when they have babies, they're always like, oh, I can't believe my baby is X amount. But man, is it true? I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter stick in dripping gold. I haven't used this in a while. I feel like this is pretty intense. I'm gonna go, yeah, very intense. Okay. I bought this like during a sale and I didn't like go in and swatch it. I just bought it. It's definitely, this would be a good like summer highlighter. Or like a date night highlighter, but it's definitely not like an everyday. For me at least, this is a little much, but it is pretty. So yeah, I feel like it's just crazy. We already started Christmas gift shopping, which again I know is crazy, but we bought some stuff on Prime deals for our boys. Me and Matt don't tend to buy gifts for each other. It's just not something we do. We like to spend our money like going places with the boys instead of buying gifts for each other. So I don't know if I'll get, we might get each other like one gift each this year just because we have a little bit more wiggle room this year, but in general we tend not to. So it just is what it is. I just use that Pure Stick again on my eyelids. Let me grab out my mascara and stuff. I am going to do my hair with you guys too. I want to show you how I've been doing my hair lately when I curl it. So I know this isn't super exciting yet, but I swear I will also do my hair. I'm going to use the Anastasia Brow Freeze Gel. You guys know this is my favorite recently. Still obsessed. I need to get like the full size. This is still the sample that I got, but I'm still loving it. So this is just like the best. Sorry, I need like a mirror here or something while I'm filming. Right now my mirror's like that way. So it's just a little awkward when I'm filming, but it's all good. So yeah, we bought the boys a few other gifts, which I'm very excited about, especially because we have the basement now. We can get David a few like bigger things that I feel like he's really gonna like. Like we bought him a play kitchen on sale during Prime Days, and I feel like he's gonna love that. So that's exciting. We got being like a walk pusher, like a push thing for when he learns to walk, because by Christmas time he'll be 9 months old, 8 months old, something like that. Almost 9 months old, I think. So like that's a good one to get to help him like start getting used to that. And just like a few small things on Prime deals. So but yeah, like I said, it's like weird that I feel like it was just beginning of summer and now we're decidedly in fall. I was getting nervous there for a while because it was still really warm in Colorado. And I was like, oh my gosh, should we make a mistake going to Florida in early November? But it's like decidedly fall now, so I think we're good. But I'm very excited for this trip. All right, let me plug in my curling iron. Let me show you the curling iron I have. So I have this big Conair one. This is 1.25-inch barrel. So I'm gonna plug this in, let it heat up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I quickly spritzed my hair with the Chris Ness Blow Dry Mist. This is also heat protectant. So I did that, and I did just a light layer of this Tresemme workable hairspray as well. And then I split my hair in half basically, because my hair is so short, I find I don't need more layers than that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my barrel. I like to start on the bottom layer going towards my face. So I put the barrel up high, pull it down, kind of leave the ends out and give it a good twist. Hold it for like 5 seconds. And then I let it off like this and continue to twist it. So it's kind of like a dreadlock, and then release it. So it's a little bit tighter. It's not quite like ringlet, but it's also not like dreadlock. And then the next piece of hair, I go away from the face. So I kind of alternate which direction I'm going. A nice hold, drop and twist. Whoops, away from the face. Sorry, it's harder to do when I'm not looking in the mirror. The bottom layer, I'm not like too concerned about it being like perfect or amazing because it's just the bottom layer, but I do like to give it a little bit of a curl because I feel like it does make a difference. But again, twist. I also like this, doing it this way, because it doesn't take me very long to do, which is nice. I feel like sometimes curls take so long to do and I just don't have the patience for it. So if my hair isn't like in its naturally curly state, this is how I've been doing it. Like I said, it doesn't take very long. I do have short hair though, so like I feel like if you have longer hair, obviously it's going to take longer and you might need to do more sections. But I love this technique for kind of like beachy, undone sort of curls, but that aren't like crimpy waves. Like I don't like the like three prong wavers. I don't know. They just like, for me, they don't look right. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it better than that. Okay, for me, the hardest part is the back because it's so short back here. I tend not to do like fully in the back. Sometimes I'll just give it like a quick curl however I can just to give it some texture. But I'm not like super worried about being like a great curl. So that's what this layer looks like. And then I'm gonna let down my second layer. Find my part, it should already be parted pretty good. And then on the top layer, I like to start away from my face. So the top and bottom layers are opposite then. I tend not to take too big of a section for the front piece, but I take bigger sections as I kind of go back, again, to make it kind of look a little bit more natural. So I leave the end out, curl, and then as I drop, curl it so it's like a little twisty-do. You can see it makes it less of a ringlet, but not quite so tight as like a dreadlock, as if you would to like twist it and then curl the hair, if that makes sense. I find that if you like twist the hair like this and then put on the curling iron, if you have it like this and then put on the curling iron, it kind of makes it like too tight and I don't like it that way. So this is what has been working for me. So I'm just gonna go around my whole head again, going one direction and then the other direction. Like I said, this has kind of been my go-to hair though, of like my curls are, I haven't been like wearing my hair super curly lately. I just don't have the time to do like my full curly hair routine. So I tend to do it like more of like an air dried sort of look. But then by the end of the week, it kind of needs like a zhuzh. It needs some like help. So this is what I tend to do towards like the end of the week to give it that little extra something to make it look like I tried in my appearance, if that makes sense. So this is the first time in a while I've done it like on clean hair. Like I just washed my hair last night. So it's looking pretty darn good. I think I'm gonna do two more pieces. That one was forwards, this one's gonna be this way, I think. I don't remember. And it doesn't matter if I get them all exactly the right direction. Like I said, I'm going for more like a natural sort of vibe. That's why I love this kind of like twist down thing. And if some of it falls out when I'm twisting it down, it's not that big of a deal. Because again, we're going for like a natural, obviously these are going to look like I curled my hair. This is not going to look like my natural hair texture. But at least they don't look like super ringlety and done up, if that makes sense. Like I feel like this looks a little bit less put together. I don't know how to describe it. And I feel like it wears better. Like I can have this look like this a little bit longer and it still looks nice. So again, this front piece, I also did brush my hair out before I did this, so it's pretty smooth. I think that helps too. This front piece is going to go away from my face. But anyway, now that I've talked to your F about how I've been doing my hair recently, don't even remember what we were talking about before I did this. At the end of the year, probably. Because it's been on my mind a lot lately, I feel like. Like I said, especially when you get close to like Halloween and stuff, all of a sudden I start thinking like, oh my gosh, Thanksgiving and then Christmas and family is going to be here and X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? So it's been a really good year. I mean, we've had some hard times, but overall, in general, it's been pretty good. I'm going to redo that one. That one did not come out the way I liked. The other thing about this is like, if you don't like it, you can kind of try again. I try not to hold it onto my hair too long though, because I don't like to put too much heat on my hair. I try to, like I said, I only try to do this every once in a while just to make my hair look a little bit more like tamed at the end of the week. But yeah, I mean, overall, obviously losing my grandmother was super hard. It's my last living grandparent. But other than that, I mean, it's been a like really good year. We moved house, we had a baby, we're doing good. We're all happy and healthy otherwise. So I can't complain too much. I think this works better on dirty hair, actually. Now I'm like doing this, I'm like, this isn't coming out as good as I like it to, but it still looks, it's gonna look nice, I think, still. I just, like I said, usually comes out a little bit better than this, but it's looking fine. So yeah, I mean, it's not a horrible year, not the best year, not the worst. My like twist isn't coming out good, I think, because my hair's like so slippery because it's all clean. It like doesn't want to grip onto the curling iron as good. I think I have like 2 more sections. Yeah, let's do 2 more because this one kind of goes in the back. So I don't remember which way that last one was. We're gonna go this way. So for me, this year ending isn't like, some years I'm like, okay, I'm glad the year's over. Like I'm done. Let's move on to the next one. This year I'm kind of indifferent about. I'm kind of like, okay, it's ending. Not the worst thing in the world. It's not like sad either, you know? So, yeah, that's, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, right now I'm kind of in like vacation packing mode in my head, but when you're seeing this, I'm already done with vacation, so it's very complicated. Filming schedules are hard, especially because this is the first time in a while that when we're in Florida, Matt's not going to be working while we're there. Usually Matt, because Matt works remotely, he works while we're in Florida a lot. It's just easy. That way he doesn't take time off, he can save time up for other things. But this year he took off, so I'm excited. Okay, I'm gonna let this cool down. I'm gonna put a little bit more of my hairspray on it. And then I like to let it cool while I get changed or something. So I'm gonna go get changed, get ready for my next video, and I'll be back to show you the finished look. All right, I've gotten changed. It's cooled down quite a bit, so I think it's fine. I usually just flip my hair over a couple of times to get it kind of loose and then go from there. I feel like it doesn't need a lot today because it was so clean. Yeah. So, and then I just kind of push it around, give it a little zhuzh. Nothing crazy. I don't brush through it because I find that doesn't, my like curls don't last as long then. So just kind of give it a zhuzh like that. And like you can see, it just kind of looks like clearly I curled my hair, but it's not like so perfect, if that makes sense. So that is everything. I did end up powdering my face really quick too because it looked really like shiny out in the like the natural light. But anyway, that is the whole rambly get ready with me. I know it was a lot crazy, but my mind was kind of all over the place. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. We'd love to have you join our little adventure family here. And yeah, I'll see you in my next adventure. Bye.